Hey there, guys. What is going on? Schlappy here. Playing, well, I'm not playing anything. This is already recorded. This is Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Recently got backwards compatible. If you're into Call of Duty, it's kind of neat. It's a boots on the ground and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, for an old game, it had like 150,000 people playing. People are excited. It was fun. But anyway, you guys can probably see the title of the video, so you know what it's going to be about. These Friday chats, I like to have a discussion with you and, you know, engage in that discussion. I like when you guys comment and we can sort of have a dialogue about it. So before we get into the topic of today's sort of Friday chat, 'cause I like to keep them a bit more structured than they usually are, I just want to say thank you, all the new people, all the old people. Support on the channel has been amazing, and thank you. We have a new series, Modded Minecraft. If you're into that, check that out. I've also been live streaming on YouTube, which again, the support has been incredible. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's get into what I want to talk about today, which is eSports. Esports. If you don't know what they are, it's video games played at a professional level, I suppose, would be the most basic definition. And I wanted to talk about it today because I like these Friday chat videos, and I thought it would be kind of a cool thing. It's something I've recently gotten into. I'm quite a fan of traditional sports. Hockey, basketball, football, mostly are what I watch. College football, college basketball, and professional. I don't really watch college hockey. I don't think anyone does. But anyway, what I want to talk about specifically amongst esports, I guess I'm curious to see how many people who watch my channel, who engage in these Friday chats, are into esports. Because, you know, I keep seeing how their popularity is growing and whatnot, and it's an interesting topic. You know, it's getting to be a billion-dollar industry, and I find it very interesting. So anyway, I guess I can start by giving some background. I had this video structured to talk about esports and then nothing else. So I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about in esports. I guess I can give you some background. So the reason I picked Call of Duty for the background here, the only two esports that I actually watch on a consistent basis are Halo, because I really like Halo. But that sort of just ended. The World Championships happened a couple weeks ago. And oh, excuse me. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. And Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty much. I've never really liked it. Games with sort of bad communities, I don't really like. I find the Call of Duty community, especially back in the day, was very toxic. But I've been enjoying watching Call of Duty esports since maybe about a year ago. I kind of got into it by accident. I was browsing Twitch or something one day and stumbled upon it and kind of fell into it. I think they're doing a really good job in Call of Duty esports. They have all these storylines, and you know, you kind of get to know the players, and they're basically doing the exact same thing as traditional sports, you know, creating rivalries, creating storylines. Their production quality, if you haven't checked out a Call of Duty event, their production quality is top notch. It really does look and feel good to watch. But anyway, those are really the only two things I watch are Halo and Call of Duty. Halo because I play a lot of Halo. I like Halo. Call of Duty just because I've been enjoying it. And I dropped the pen I've been twirling. So recently, I've been thinking, well, you know, if I like Call of Duty and whatnot, I kind of like these esports things, I should check out other esports. So that's what I've been trying to do, which is why I kind of want to make this video. I kind of want to see if you guys, you know, I like engaging in discussions with you guys, which is sort of the point of these Friday chat videos. You know, we can talk about things. It's an open discussion, as it were. I'm curious if you guys watch esports and what you watch, and I guess why you watch it, I suppose. Because recently, I watched a couple Counter-Strike games, and Counter-Strike's a game that I've never played a ton of. I play it here and there. It's kind of fun. But I don't play it a ton, and I think one of the big reasons is I find it a touch slow. I think if I play shooters, I want them to be a touch faster. The slowest shooter I really enjoy is something like Battlefield, which, you know, can be a slow shooter, but you can also play it pretty quickly. So I recently watched Counter-Strike, and I sort of got that same vibe. I thought it was a touch slow. I mean, it's pretty cool to see the professionals, but I still think it's a touch slow. But I know that's a big esport. The other things I've been looking at other esports. Recently, I've started playing Rocket League a lot. I've been having a lot of fun with that, and I watched some professional Rocket League players, and for as cool as it is and as amazing as they are, it's still kind of like, yeah, I mean, I enjoy seeing them play because it's pretty incredible what they can do, but overall I found it a touch kind of boring. And yeah, what other esports are there? League of Legends, I wouldn't understand what's going on. I think I tried it once and I was like, I don't even know. I mean, I've played it a couple times. I have some heroes I play with, but I don't know enough to actually gauge it. Dota, I don't think I've ever played. That would just confuse me. I think Gears of War was just on. I don't really like Gears. I don't really know what else there is in esports. But I just kind of wanted to open this discussion with you guys. Do you guys watch esports? What do you watch? Do you have any recommendations for things I should try watching? Do you guys... Something I've noticed about esports is I feel like more so than traditional sports, I think I'm more attracted to... I'm more likely to cheer for someone. Sorry. The thing turned on. I don't know if you guys could hear that. I think I'm more likely to cheer for someone. In traditional sports, player personalities are important, but at the same time, I have a team I cheer for, and I cheer for them. And if, you know, there's a player I like on another team, you know, it's cool until they play my team. But in traditional sports, I've always had a team. I cheer for that team. I want that team to do well. If I'm watching games that don't have that team in it, you know, I'm intrigued, but kind of whatever, you know? And I find myself in the esports scene being less team-oriented and being like, oh, I like this person's persona. You know, I like this person's personality, so I'm going to cheer for them as opposed to the team. And I'm curious to see if you guys sort of share a mentality like that. I think it's different in esports as well because a lot of them have online personas, right? Traditional sports, you don't see a lot of guys. You sort of have your Twitter, maybe some interviews that you have to give after games, but you don't really have a persona that's readily available. Whereas I think in the esports world, you know, a lot of the guys have YouTube channels or Twitch or whatever it may be, so you can see them and interact with them in much more of a personal sense. So I guess another question I would ask you guys in esports is, do you cheer for a team? Do you pick a team and cheer for that team, and, you know, players come and go, but you cheer for that team? Or are you guys more personality driven? You know, you like someone that you watch stream, so you cheer for them. I guess there's a lot to talk about when coming to the world of esports. But I thought I would put some questions out there, give you guys some of my thoughts, sort of why I started this Friday chat series. It was a bit of a kerfuffled mess, I will admit. The format of this, I will try and improve the format. I talked about this last week, I think. I want to improve video quality and video formatting stuff. So this is a series I definitely want to improve. But I did want to ask you guys some of those questions and see, you know, what your response is. Because esports is new. It's new, it's still trying things, it's still trying to figure itself out, right? If you look back at football broadcasts from, you know, the 70s, they're very different from today. You know, they evolve and they change and they try and improve things. So, yeah. Do you guys watch esports? What do you like about them? Do you follow players? Do you follow teams? Yeah, I'm curious to get your guys' opinion. Also, one final thought, one final question for you guys. Do you see esports thriving solely on the internet, or do you think it'll like transition into traditional media? Like, do you think eventually like it'll be like, oh, you have to watch that, yeah, it'll be on ESPN or whatever, then maybe they'll make a esports network and ESPN. I don't know. There's a bunch of questions in there though. I'm curious to get your guys' thoughts. I want to keep these Friday chats very open discussion oriented. So please, let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. And, you know, if you watch, what do you watch? All those things I asked probably 3 times because I repeat myself a lot. And, yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Hope to have some talks in the comments with you and whatnot. And subscribe for more, all that jazz. I'm doing live streams and stuff now. So if you're into that, stop by and we can talk about whatever. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. A ciao.